And now yield 5 minutes to Mr. Amo from Rhode Island.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I'm grateful to engage in my first Budget Committee markup. But I was always told that budgets are a reflection of values. And when I look at this Republican budget blueprint, all I see is betrayal. This roadmap will lead to jacking up costs, raising the price of healthcare, and pushing college even further out of reach for working families. I ask, why are Republicans doing this? Why not actually do the work to help middle-class Americans instead of giving tax breaks to billionaires? Mr. Chairman, I did my homework to prepare for this hearing, and I came across a quote by the incumbent at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, President Trump, when he assured us that he would love and cherish Medicaid. When he promised, quote, "We're not going to do anything with that," unquote. So I ask to my friends on the other side of the aisle, do you agree with the president? If so, let's take Medicaid cuts off the table. Let's hold off on hurting Americans struggling to pay their bills, since I know you are loyal to the always thoughtful words of your leader. Ordinary Americans know costs are high. It's the one thing that Republicans said they would address on day one of this Trump administration. But from groceries to gas prices, the cost of everyday goods are on the rise. Don't believe me? Egg prices just experienced their largest monthly price increase in a decade. They are 53% higher today than they were last year. Consumer inflation is increasing at the fastest pace in over a year, and consumer confidence is its lowest in 6 months. Elon Musk and the other billionaire buddies may not notice this, but back home, Rhode Islanders do. Instead of easing this burden on families, Republicans are ransacking the programs that so many people in our districts, especially mine, rely on. Programs like Medicaid and SNAP that help people go to the doctor and put food on the table. The Republican plan could take a machete to slash $230 billion from SNAP and $880 billion from Medicaid. Two proposals which, oh so conveniently, allow them to turn around and shovel $1.1 trillion in tax giveaways to the richest 1%. A glaring omission in this Republican proposal is addressing cliffs on the horizon. If Republicans fail to act, 4 million Americans will lose their health coverage by the end of this year. In Rhode Island, a 60-year-old couple earning $82,000 a year would see their annual premium increase by over $14,000. That's not a typo. $14,000. Chair Arrington, in Texas, that same couple would see their annual premium increase by nearly $18,000. So I say to my Republican colleagues, why are you putting your foot on the gas to drive the American economy into a ditch? Why? Is it because Trump's billionaire donors, front row seat having folks, asked you to? Is it because the whims of Elon Musk matter more than the needs of working people? Like I said, this is a betrayal. Full stop. This is not some social policy experiment. Real people will suffer. It is a betrayal of our seniors. It's a betrayal of our families. It is a betrayal of the middle class. We have work to do, and this is not the work the American people sent us here for. They sent us here to put them first, and we are doing just the opposite when you look at the actions of this budget. And so with that, I yield back.